What single event restored your faith in humanity? I worked the graveyard shift at Mickey's Diner on Route 15. One Tuesday night around 2:30, this guy walked in soaking wet. It was pouring outside, the kind of rain that hits so hard it sounds like gravel on the roof. He had no umbrella, no jacket, just this faded gray hoodie that looked like it had been through the wash about 1,000 times. His hands were shaking so bad he could barely hold the menu. Not from the cold, I could tell the difference. This was something else. Just coffee, he mumbled, not making eye contact. I brought him the coffee with extra cream and sugar packets. He barely touched it. Just sat there in booth 7, staring out the window at the empty parking lot. Water was still dripping from his hair onto the table. After about an hour, I couldn't take it anymore. The guy looked like he was drowning and not from the rain. "You okay?" I asked, wiping down the table next to his. He looked up at me for the first time. His eyes were red, not from crying but from exhaustion, like he hadn't slept in days. "I lost everything today," he said quietly. "My job, got evicted from my apartment, and I was sitting in my car tonight thinking about..." He trailed off, but I knew what he meant. I sat down across from him. Probably wasn't supposed to, but Mickey wasn't there and the place was empty anyway. "What kind of job?" I asked. "Construction. Been doing it for 12 years. Company went under yesterday." Just like that. He snapped his fingers weakly. We talked for the next 3 hours. Not about the heavy stuff, just normal things. I told him about this regular customer who always ordered pancakes but asked for the syrup in a separate cup because he liked to dip each bite. He laughed at that. He told me about his old dog, Buster, who used to bark at the microwave every time it beeped. How he taught him to play fetch with tennis balls in his tiny apartment until the neighbors complained about the noise. "Buster's been gone 2 years now," he said. "Sometimes I still wait for him to bark when I heat up leftovers." I refilled his coffee probably 6 times. He started eating the free crackers from the dispenser, then ordered some toast, then soup. First real food he'd had all day, he said. Around 5 a.m., the sun started coming through the windows. The rain had stopped. He looked different in the daylight. Less gray, more human. "I should probably go," he said, reaching for his wallet. "Coffee's on the house," I told him. He stood up and looked at me for a long moment. "I think you might have just saved my life tonight." I didn't know what to say to that. "Still don't. I'm gonna try again," he said. "Find another job, maybe move closer to my sister in Ohio. She's been asking me to visit for months." He left a $5 tip, even though I said the coffee was free. Never got his name. 2 months later, I found a postcard in our tip jar. It was from Cleveland. On the back, someone had written, "Got a job with a roofing company. Buster would have liked the view from up here. Thanks for the coffee. A friend." That's it. No signature, no return address. Just that.